I'm Dan Bales, and this is my business partner, Matthew Myers.
Hey Dan, thank you. Had a great lunch. When was that? A couple days ago.
A couple days ago.
And at that Chinese place down there,
Hmm.
I had the Kung Pao chicken. What'd you have?
I had a bowl of soup, kind
That's
of
right, you're the
watching
egg
my
drop dude.
weight
That's right.
waistline and trying to stay fit.
Well, did you know I went there to get a date?
I'm going to stay up with you, actually.
Anyway, um, anyway, we were sitting there and with a banker, and we're talking about some issues. And so, just today, I was asking you about the difficulty in getting a loan. In other words, getting money. And if you're an entrepreneur or business owner out there, basically you're going at some point in time you're going to have a line of credit or something like that, especially as your business starts to grow.
Right.
Okay. And one of the biggest issues that are facing entrepreneurs out there today is how do you get a banker to say yes? And the key to that obviously is the borrowing request. So you've written how many borrowing requests in your lifetime, and how many have you seen? What, thousands?
Thousands.
Tens of thousands maybe. I don't know how many, okay? So my key question for you is, if I'm a business owner, CEO, entrepreneur, and I'm trying to get that loan, what's the key?
Well, the key is really telling a story that's
Okay.
believable. And to do that, you really have to have all the ingredients, starting with kind of what makes the company unique and what makes them capable and have the ability to repay the loan.
Okay, so the process as I understand it is, if I go to my banker and I say I need $1 million, okay, then he's going to draw up that borrowing request, okay, and then he's going to hand that to credit committee, and hopefully the credit committee says, yes, Matthew Myers is approved for $1 million, right?
Right, but you kind of skipped a few steps in there. Really, and a lot of it's heavy lifting on his part. What he has to do is he has to understand your request, first of all,
Okay.
that you're verbalizing to him. Then he has to say, okay, well, here's a punch list of items you might need, and I'm going to need.
Okay.
And then he's going to give that to you. You're going to go back, assimilate that information, and return it. And then he's going to have to put all that together and use a credit analyst for an assistant. And that whole process is probably going to take several weeks.
So how do we make that easy for obviously we do that for clients on a regular basis.
We do.
And we think we're pretty good at it.
Mhm.
But if somebody's going to try to do that on their own or work independently of their banker, we want this video to be a gift for them so they could actually take this and use the information on it. So what advice or counsel can we give somebody who is trying to work with their banker or draw up their own borrowing request?
Well, I would say probably need to have a real clear understanding of the ingredients that's needed,
Right.
the format that's needed. And really, it just, as I said before, it's a story of what makes that company, what makes your company unique, and what the loan proceeds, be very clear as to what the proceeds are going for and how you're going to repay that loan.
Okay. So the banker's saying, he's not asking like me as an entrepreneur. I'm thinking to myself, gosh, how much money can I make when I invest in this equipment? Can I make 25, 30%? Can I double my money on it? He's thinking, how can I get my money back?
My money back. All he's getting is an interest rate return.
Right, and I think
he's not getting an equity.
Yeah, a lot of entrepreneurs, and I've done that before, is we make the mistake that the banker's thinking like us as a business owner, and really they're not.
How can I mitigate my risk in this transaction? Get my money back.
That's right.
That's all he's thinking.
All right. Well, if we can help you in growing your business here at Giant, we'd love to do that. Please give us a call.